Hello, this is Shar from the Real Kitchen for Real People, and I trust that everyone is doing and feeling well this fine day. Today I'd like to give a special shout out and welcome to our new members that's come aboard and the new ones that are coming. I'd like to thank you for your support and your viewing and commenting. As well, I'd like to thank my Pantry Lounge members who are faithful in supporting this channel, and to let them know I give a special shout out to them. And last but not least, I'd like to thank my channel manager and the channel designer for the Real Kitchen for Real People. I appreciate everyone's support in making this possible. We have now reached 4,000 subscribers. That is so awesome. And I hope and trust that you will share this channel with your family and friends so they can get on board on watching and making delicious recipes. Okay, so today we're going to feature what I'm calling Nutty Cranberry Oatmeal Cookies. And these are the ingredients. Okay, first you will see a cup of sugar. Gonna have a cup of sugar. Then you're gonna have a 1/4 cup of brown sugar, a cup of pecans and walnuts or whatever if you want nuts, but I'm using both walnuts and pecans is in here. Of course, your 1/4 cup of cranberries, 1 egg, 1 stick of butter, soft. You have baking soda, baking powder, vanilla, pumpkin spice, and cinnamon, and of course flour. So, oh yeah, I can't forget the oatmeal. That's the star of the show. So these are the ingredients, and I'm going to mix them together. First, I'm going to mix my dry ingredients together. So, get your stuff ready to cook with me. And in this bowl, I will have 1 cup of flour. Okay, I'm going to add to this 1 cup of flour my dry ingredients. As I said, I'm going to use a 1/2 teaspoon of pumpkin spice, a 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon, a 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder, and a 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. Now mix together. Mix together well. We will not be using salt since my butter is salted butter. So there's no need to add salt if you're using salted butter. Okay, mix that up well. Then set it aside until ready. Now in the larger bowl, I'm going to mix together my butter and sugars. So that is 1 stick of soft butter. Do not melt it. It just be soft, room temperature soft. A 1/4 cup of brown sugar and 3/4 cup of regular sugar. And this is the time of year, fall is coming up soon, and you do a lot of baking and decorating for the fall. And I love to smell that cinnamon and nutmeg. It just gives it that pop for the season. So what I'm gonna do is mix this up with my blender, and I'll come back because my blender is kind of loud and I don't want you to have to listen to that. But just mix this all up until it's fluffy. Okay, now I'm gonna add a tablespoon of milk to this butter mixture, and then add my 1 egg. And then I'm gonna mix it and come back. Make sure you mix your egg in there good. So incorporate this well. Okay, this is what it'll look like. And now I will get ready to add my oats, my dried cranberries, and my nuts, and vanilla. Okay, 2 teaspoons of vanilla. And 1½ cup of quick oats. And I'm gonna stir that up first. With your spatula, just kind of blend it in so when you turn your blender on, your oats won't fly everywhere. Okay, like that. Okay, now I'm gonna blend those and be back. Okay, now I'm gonna add the rest of my dry ingredients. I'm gonna add the 1 cup of flour mixture here, which has my pumpkin spice and cinnamon in it. So I'm gonna add that to my bowl and mix it. So mix that up well. Turn on your oven at 375. Okay, with the wooden spoon, it stirs better when you have all these pecans and extra ingredients to add at the end. So I'm going to add my cranberries, which is a ½ cup of dried cranberries. So I'm going to stir those up. Now I'm going to put in my nuts. And it'll be hard to stir, but make sure you stir it really good so that all your nuts and fruit won't be on one side of the dough. So you just have to stir it real good in there. And it's real thick. So make sure you incorporate those nuts and fruit in there really good. Now if you want to, you can add other fruits or different kind of nuts. But this is what I call the Nutty Cranberry Oatmeal Cookie. If you want to add more nuts, feel free. Because we like a lot of nuts. So stir that together very well. I'm going to add just a little more nuts to mine. Just a handful more. Because I like them nutty. Okay. Let's put that. That's up to you. But I added an extra nuts to mine. And I'm going to stir those in. Okay. Now that my cookie dough is ready to put on the cookie sheet. I have a cookie sheet here. And I've lined it with the cooking bake sheets that you can get at any store. It's that parchment paper, which is excellent. So I always spray a little bit at the bottom of my pan and then put the parchment paper on top to where it'll stay in place. Okay, I'm gonna take a ice cream scoop and I'll just scoop the cookie dough into it. It'll be about that size. And if you want them bigger, feel free to make them bigger. But then I just take those. That way they can kind of be the same size, and put them on the cookie sheet. And you just do that until your cookie sheet is full of cookies. Okay, now that I have all my cookies rolled out and put on the cookie sheet, I'm going to place them in the oven and cook them from at 375, so my oven is ready, from 12 to 15 minutes. Now, that depends on how your oven cooks and how brown you want them. But always kind of go by the edges when they spread out and they start getting brown, because we like ours a little on the crunchy side. So whatever your preference is on baking cookies, if you have them, you know, just use what you want. 12 to 15 minutes approximately, but just watch them so they won't burn. Okay, I'll be back when they're ready. Okay, I put 12 on that cookie sheet, and this recipe probably will make 12 to 16 cookies depending on what size you want. So I have this little bit left that I will put in the refrigerator because I'm not cooking but 12. So I'll put that in their refrigerator for another day. So we'll have cookies later in the week. So I'll let those cookies in the oven cook and I'll be back. I'll clean up my stuff. Okay, here we go. I end up cooking them 15 minutes in my oven to get that extra brown around the edges. So this is your Nutty cranberry oatmeal cookie. And if you like this recipe, please don't forget to thumbs up and leave me a comment of what you think. And if you're interested in getting recipes automatically, be sure to subscribe so that anytime I do a new video, you'll automatically get it. You'll be one of the first to receive it. So, as I say, I don't cook anything I don't eat, so I'm getting ready to taste these. Look at that. Ooh, bacon is hot. You might want to let it sit before you munch on them. But that's how they look. They are fabulous. And I can't wait. I'm going to let it cool a little bit. But be sure to try it and let me know what you think. And I'll talk to you later. Love, love.